and have you turn your chairs where you're facing opposite sides. You'll be looking at this wall and you'll be looking at that wall. Okay, so I'm going to pause for just 1 second to make sure that they're both in the view of the camera. So, hold on. Okay. Sorry, back to session. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try an activity. We're going to start communicating like we did earlier, but this time you won't be able to see each other. So, Lonnie, why don't you start talking about how you feel about what you saw and what you are either concerned about or would like to share.
I feel abandoned, Donnie, when you look at porn, because I've never had the talk with you about sex before, and I want to keep you sheltered so you don't wind up getting a girl pregnant or getting AIDS or something like that. And I feel like if you go outside, you're going to wind up like your uncle.
But I'm not my uncle. And the reason why I go and look at all this stuff online is because I don't really have a lot of access to what's going on in the world as it is. That's my window. The internet is my window. That's who I talk to, because you're so afraid of giving me that chance to go out. And yeah, I'm gonna get some scrapes and bruises, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not my uncle. I'm not gonna be my uncle.
But Donnie, don't you realize that porn is controlled by whoever runs that site, whatever webmaster is from that site, and so you're feeding into a multi-million-dollar industry that's garnered towards your insecurity. Like, don't you realize that concept? And I know that you don't get that yet because of your age, and I'm just trying to protect you because I love you.
Why can't you explain that and give me my own options instead of having to make all those choices for me? I'm going to be an adult.
Because it's my house, Donnie. When you start living on your own, you can...
At this rate, it'll be a long time before that'll happen. If you keep on acting this way, you're not going to give me a chance to prove my trust to you. And yeah, I don't play football, and yeah, I'm not popular, but this is what I do, and every now and again I mess up. But I mean, you don't have to protect me like that. You think that 6 months trapped in that house is really going to help out the situation? You think that's really going to teach me a lesson?
Does your brother really smoke weed?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because he offered it to me, but I said no. And that makes me the outside kid. That makes me the kid that can't socialize everybody else because I'm not trying all the other things, because I'm too afraid to make you mad and get you upset. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to put myself in that situation. But here I am being punished for 6 months, sitting in this session thinking that there's something wrong, like I'm a broken child. I'm not.
Okay, so let's stop there. Go ahead and turn your chairs and face me. Because we shifted, I want to just make sure everything's right again. Okay, we're good. Back to session, sorry. Okay, so let's start back where we were. How did it feel to be able to actually verbalize what went on for you? Because you were a little disengaged in the beginning, real, kind of cut off.
I liked it a little bit more. It's not that I don't take it personally. I just, when we talk, there's some, I can tell, like, there's some things that you do that, that make me feel uncomfortable about sharing certain things, and I don't know, like, it feels like almost like you look down on me, and I don't know.
Well, actually, I just don't know what to do because, Donnie's father is never around, and it's kind of up to me to raise these 2 boys, so I don't really, I need your help in maybe talking to him about sexuality or something, because I I don't really want to shelter him, but I don't know what else to do. And I went to this parenting workshop that gave me some tips on how to protect your children from doing different things, and I feel as if they maybe gave me the wrong advice or something like that, and I need to kind of go over that and correct it, and just, I don't know, I'm just at a loss for words, really, with what to do with Donnie. And hearing that his brother smokes weed is really upsetting to me because he plays football. And I thought that was another outlet that I had to protect. You know, I thought that if you play sports that it's going to keep you from doing drugs because they get drug tested at school. So I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know what to do because I have a career too, and his dad's never home. He's probably, you know, it's just hard. So I'm maybe taking it out on you a little bit. And I feel like he's like a scared puppy a little bit, you know, and I don't really know what to do.
So, what are you thinking at this point? Let's reflect on what your mom said.
It gives me a little bit more insight about what's going on. I mean, it sucks that my dad's not around a lot, and that's got to be a hard job raising the both of us at the same time. And
Well, do you know why he's not around?
I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Because he's in jail.
For what? What did he do?
He was selling drugs. And, I mean, you know, it said he was away on business, and I tried to protect you from that, so...
You just don't want me to turn out like my father.
Well, you just don't know the half of what I've been going through, so I don't really... Everything's done out of love, but see, I don't... His dad's in jail for selling drugs, and that's why I want to keep him at home.
Well, it definitely sounds like you really do care for Donnie. I mean, you're doing a really great job as a mom, even bringing him here. It also seems like you really care for your mom. I mean, you don't want to let her down. And that was, you know, you turned away drugs, and, you know, that's a big move. And overall, what I've seen here is a pattern of open communication. Maybe actually not looking at each other and just talking for a little bit, you had some insight. So on that note, we tried something different, and it worked. So let's do something else. Let's try something creative. Let's go with what's called play therapy. We're going to do an activity with puppets. And I basically heard you fight, and then you turned away, so I didn't really get to see you.